Welcome to Just Koryzma, episode 31. I'm your host, Brady Koryzma, and joining me today is my man, Taylor Thomson. Man, how you doing?
Good, yourself?
Good. It's been way too long since I've seen you.
12 years.
12 years, yeah.
12 long, heartbreaking years.
Yeah. I know, me and this man used to be best friends. Still, I'd say we still are.
Oh yeah,
it's
a long distance.
That's exactly.
It's been a long time, but best friends never lose the best part.
Exactly. So Taylor works at Canadian Tire. He is an avid hunter. He loves shredding the guitar, and this man's on his way to working in the oil rig soon.
Hopefully. We'll see. I'll try and follow through with this time. Yeah, you never know how it goes, but you just gotta pursue.
For sure. So, tell me about Canadian Tire. What kind of drew you towards it?
It was, I don't know, just after high school, graduated. I think it was, graduated in June, and then during the summertime, I was helping a family friend of ours set up bouncy castles.
Okay.
And it was fun. It was kind of just a side job I could do on the weekend, and it was just easy money. Go up, set the bouncy castle up, blow it up, come back 4 hours later, take it down. And then one day I did a bouncy castle job, and they were in Cuba, so I had to do it all myself. Just a small little Scooby-Doo.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think it was the Dora. The Doris. It was just a little bouncy castle, Dora style. Went there, set it up, and then came back 4 hours later, and it was for a little girl's birthday, but he was the owner of Canadian Tire, and he's like, hey, well, we're looking for somebody in receiving in the warehouse if you want to start. I'm like, I'll think about it. Well, we'll see. I'll think about it. And he's like, yeah, just come in, bring in your resume, and we can give it a whirl. And so I thought about it. I'm like, it's after high school. I should probably grow up. But it's not what I want, but it's something.
It's something, yeah, for sure.
It's a stable paycheck.
Yeah.
So I went in and applied, and they had a bit of a medical emergency that day with somebody, but so I got our interview was on patio equipment in the front end, and
Oh, cool.
that day I got hired and started the next day. So it's been fun, exhilarating, painful, horrifying 4 years.
So it sounds like a regular job.
It's a regular job.
So then you mentioned you started in warehouse, and then you went to supervisor in the mechanic side.
Yeah, so I did 1 year. I started in the warehouse receiving. We receive all the trucks, we ship anything out, all the stock that basically comes into the store. I did that for a year under the original, the owner, Kevin, when I started, and then there was an opportunity to become the supervisor of auto, just, basically a manager, but I didn't have the keys as a key holder.
Okay.
Couldn't open the store and all that, but I had authority, so it's like, ooh, this is interesting. I get to make my own schedule. I can not really do what I want, but be like, hey, you go do that. You go do that. I'm just gonna go sit at the desk. But it was fun while it lasted, and it was kind of nice. I got to work with a lot of friends of mine, which kind of sucks because you're trying to be a manager as well as a friend.
Yeah.
You don't want to come off as a dick because they're your friend, but you need to do your job. So
Well, that's just it. You can't just cut them slack because they're your friends, but at the same time, it's they also need to understand that you do have another job.
Exactly. So there was a bit of conflict that did happen, and I had two friends working under me, and there's three of us. Worst case, best case scenario, you got your good friends from high school, or just friends from high school that and you can chat and get along with, you work good together.
For sure.
But then you get them to do something, it's like, why don't you go do it? It's like, I'm your manager. Whatever, it's like, I'm trying to do my job, you need to listen. So it was a bit of conflict, and like I said, I'm more of a hands-on working type of person, and when you work in automotive at Canadian Tire, you get some of the grumpiest people that come into town.
Fair enough.
It's like, you come in and, I need this part for my car. Okay, well, what's the problem with your car? They'll explain what it is, and if it's something I'm very familiar with, you tell them, okay, well, you need this part. Well, no. I said I need this part. Well, no. This is the part you need. Well, you know what? You don't know my vehicle, blah, 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 and on and on and on. It's like, okay, I'll go get you your part. Yes, sir, I'll help you. Customer's always right.
For sure, right? Yeah.
And then they come back the next day and yell at you why you gave them the wrong part. And it's like,
It's like I tried to give you the right part.
Oh my goodness, just go away, please. So there was another opportunity to go back in the warehouse about a year. I did about 1 year of that, and then somebody was leaving the warehouse, and they're like, "Anybody want to hire within the store?" It's like, yeah, I want to go back to the warehouse. And it's nice. When I started at the store, we got a lot of stock, but now the amount of stock is double what we get. So when I look back onto when I first started, the first year and a half, 2 years of warehouse and auto, a big truck was like half the trailer full, 53-foot trailer, half the trailer. That's a big truck. We never got full trailers. Now it's like half a truck. That's an easy day. That's an easy day. We're getting full truck this morning, 6 a.m. Got a half truck later. I got another truck Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We can manage. This is fine. I'm gonna take a day off tomorrow. We'll be good.
That's awesome.
It has its quirks sometimes though.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's like every other job.
Yeah. I mean, like, every job has its pros, its cons. It's just whether you're able to not necessarily put up with them, but as long as you can enjoy the pros more than the cons, right?
Good way to look at it is if you hit a brick wall when you're at work, just lean forward because you'll always be moving.
Yeah.
You lean forward too much, you might fall on your face, but as long as you lean forward, you will always be moving.
This is true. This is very true. And yeah, as long as you keep moving, everything should be good, right? You want to be, as long as you're going forward, not backwards.
No, yeah, backwards is not good at that. Yeah, no, don't.
Not good.
Don't go backwards.
That's how you just get in trouble.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Cool. So then, what about the warehouse? You just because of the hands-on, that's kind of what makes you enjoy it the most, kind of thing.
I like more boots on the ground. My father always told me to look at your hands and just think you can do anything with them.
Yeah.
You literally can do anything with your hands, and I've always kind of tried to live by that motto. It's like I can do this. I got my hands. I can do this. And with the warehouse, I get to run the forklift and be outside, and I get to see everything that comes in first.
For sure.
I'm always first hands-on, scanning it all in, organizing it, and all that. So it's nice, and I don't have to deal with people. People can stay out there. They can stay out on the floor. I can handle it. I can put my floor face on, my pretty face, and try and be as nice as possible, even if they're grumpy. But there are a lot of nice people that come into the store. It's just, I like being in the back.
Just like, kind of like you're just by yourself, kind of doing your thing.
Well, there's me back there. We have the warehouse manager. I work under the warehouse manager, and then I'm the head receiver. So when he's off doing something, I'm trying to make sure the flow's continuing on moving, because once it comes in, it's got a certain time before it goes to the floor. We can't have it sit in the back.
Right.
So everything has to be brought in, scanned in, processed, put in departments, and then put up to the floor.
Okay.
And then the floor organizes it, does their own thing. And there's me, the warehouse manager, and then 2 other employees that I work with. So there's 4 of us back there. We're always doing our own little thing. We're working together, and it's fun, and it's the warehouse, so we get to joke around as much as we can, and it's kind of nice. And sometimes the mind's in the gutter a little too much, but like I said, you're away from people, so it's okay.
Yeah, so you're not like in the middle of the store screaming like a very rude joke.
To a point, because pegboard is not soundproof, and people can sometimes hear you.
That's fair.
Which we catch sometimes, but it's all part of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like everything's not going to be perfect, right? I mean,
oh, exactly. It's a nice team workplace, and Monday to Friday, always off, never later than 4:30. The odd time we'll come in after closing and do some work stuff that we don't have to deal with customers leaving stuff on the floor.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Doing anything like that, not getting called left, right, and center, because we all wear radios.
Yep.
So you get called like, can you come here, or can somebody get this, or can we get that? It's like, takes me an hour to scan this box of 5 things, and can I just please sit back here and scan these? But if you don't answer, well, it's not a very good thing.
No.
You need communication.
For sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's fun. It's crappy tire.
Hey.
It's all part of it.
I've never had really a bad experience whenever I've gone shopping at Canadian Tire. So I can say that they're doing something right.
It's nice. The one thing I find funny, well, I didn't understand it at first, but every Canadian Tire is owned by their own owner.
Okay.
It's kind of like hockey. I always use the hockey analogy. Like, you got every team, it's got their own owner. It's
Yep.
all under NHL or all under Canadian Tire. It's all one franchise.
Right.
But everybody operates in their own way.
Okay.
Like, Western stores don't bring in a lot of snow blowers like Ontario
Of course,
stores
yeah.
do. Or we have people come in, they're like, oh, well, Nanaimo has this product. Can't you just get them to ship it over? Doesn't work that way. It's like, well, you're Canadian Tire, it's all the same. Yes, but that owner buys this product for his store to sell in his store, so we have to buy it off him and he has to send it over. But usually if a truck goes in Nanaimo first and then comes to port, they'll put it on and then come to us, so we have to find a truck that we share.
Okay.
So you don't want to pure late it, because then that's going to cost
Like, yeah, it'll cost.
whatever the shipping costs him, and customers never want to pay shipping charges. So
No.
if you throw it on the stock truck, it's so much easier.
For sure.
But they don't understand it's, yes, we're Canadian Tire, we're all Canadian Tire, but we can't just be like, hey, I need this product, okay, buy it. It
Yeah.
doesn't work that way. So it's a bit of a negotiation sometimes.
Okay. That's very interesting.
And it's only if they're willing to give it up too. It's like, oh, they have 3 of these on sale and we have 0. It's like, well, they're going fast, they don't want to give them up, so we can't ship them.
Yeah.
Or, yes, we got 50 of them here to take some. So I mean, it's a bit of a process. So like hockey, you're trading. You can't just get something for nothing.
Yeah, you gotta negotiate.
Yeah, some stores we're on good terms with, others we're not. It's all part of it.
It's all part of the fun and games, all right?
It's Canadian Tire.
Yeah, that's cool though. I'm glad I'm glad you're at least enjoying your time there. So then you play a lot of guitar.
Yes.
You are a
I do. I have my phases where it's non-stop guitar, and then some phases where it's here and there.
right.
And I have stage fright, so I can't really play
Like in front of people.
out there. And I don't
Yeah.
have experience playing with people, except for a couple buddies. We'll get together and jam. But I like to be able just to sit in my jam room and just make something up that's just pure instrumental, and I can express how I feel.
For sure.
Or express something, and then I'll make something up, or record it and come back to it, continue on to it, and throw lyrics into it if I need to, or if I want to add something in, I can. We've got a drum set that we can play with, but a lot of the time lately is the same rhythm that I loop over and over in my looper pedal.
Yep.
And then I just solo. Every day the solo changes in a way, but the intro beginning part to it's the same. The lead up to the soloing's the same. It's just the solo changes every day, and every day expresses a different mood, a different way you're feeling. So it's the same song, but it's not the same song. It's like you're the same person, but today you're different tomorrow.
For sure, right?
Than you were yesterday. So
Yeah, because I mean, today you could be having a great day, and tomorrow you could be having an okay day. You know, it's just like
so it's I'm not the greatest as expressing with words. So
Right.
I express it through music.
Okay.
And I can sit there and music's the universal language, and it's
oh yeah, everyone loves music, right?
so everybody can, some people listen to hip hop, or some people listen to rap, some people listen to metal, some people listen to death metal, and
For sure.
all the spectrums have their own moods and ways that they express, and each song tells a story, except for some stuff is just for marketing, but every song's got its own story behind it. It
So-
should have a story behind it.
That's true. So then, do you have like a collection of songs whether they be instrumental or with lyrics or anything that you have saved up?
In a way, yes. I have on my phone, I would sit there and hit, like, if I would just be playing randomly,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, let's put some distortion on, or just start just playing a random riff, and it's like, oh, this kind of sounds nice. I'm gonna probably forget it tomorrow, so I take out my phone and I hit the record button and start playing it into the phone, and then come back to it and try and figure it out. There's some stuff on my phone I've looked up and it's like, holy shit, I don't even remember how to play that. It's been so long. Or I do have a program on my computer that I use, Pro Tools, and I got an audio interface. I plug everything into it, all the recording amp and
Okay.
everything, and then record it into there Mostly it's just off memory.
Okay, yeah.
The one I have, I do have a bit of the rhythm and stuff recorded on my phone, but like I said, a lot of it is just improvised, and the intro and beginning is always the same, and the outro, the exit of the song, are always the exact same, but it's just that middle part changes, fluctuates. It's never the same.
Okay.
Might have some same parts into it, or have the same little notes into it, but
Yep.
it's never the same.
Have you ever thought about like doing a song and like something you really felt passionate about? Have you ever thought about sharing it with anyone?
Yes and no. Yes, mostly, but no at the same time. I do have 2 other songs that I actually have lyrics to. One's kind of like a bluesy, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimi Hendrix style song, and then another one's just kind of like a rock song, and one I call Love Drug. It's just basically about a girl, and she's a love drug.
For sure, right? Yeah.
And then the other one, I just kind of wrote lyrics to that kind of sound kind of my style. Like it's talking about rivers flowing through mountains and carrying the stones, and I try and incorporate parts in my life into it, but use different words like God, I can't remember. One is like between the clay and the gold. You can't live your life in greed because you got clay, which is like your common people, and everything you got the gold and the rich. You can't mix those two. You can mix those two together. They should be all one. You can't separate them. They should all be the same value. It's all the same thing. It all comes from the ground, and
this is true.
Through the mountains and valleys of time, we forge our own history. It's how rivers will carve through mountains and everything in their own way. It's never the same. You got to forge your own destiny.
That's really cool.
So I try and incorporate different similes. I don't know, different words for different meanings and all that. So a lot of it is just I got a book too. I write into, and it's like, oh, that's a good one. I gotta write it down, or I'll be at work and I'll write it on a notepad or something like that. And I have another song that's pretty freaking depressing, but like I said, the music.
That was just the day you were feeling it, right?
It's the day, the time that I was in. I was having a bad experience, so I can kind of express it through that instead of talking to somebody, and they can see through that what I was going through. And then I got the other songs, just kind of a joyful, cheery song.
For sure. Well, I definitely noticed, like when I listen to certain music, you can definitely notice the mind shift depending on the music. Like, you know, you listen to a lot of very exciting and energetic songs, you feel like you get pretty hyped.
Oh yeah,
right?
it gets you hyped up, and it's like, why do you think they play them all the time at parties? It gets everybody hyped up. As soon as you put on music, everybody's mood changes.
100%. Like
instant. You can be having a very bad day, unless you're having a really bad day, but you can be having a really bad day, and if your favorite band comes on, you'll be rocking it.
Oh yeah, like 100%. You'll just be like, oh, I love this song, and then you'll just start like getting right to the music.
And I had a couple times, like, I was having a bad day at a party, wasn't going good, and it's like, oh, is that Metallica? Oh yeah, shredded, bro, let's go.
That's
so
awesome.
it can change moods, and once in a while I'll be listening to songs for the mood I'm in. If I'm in a good mood, I'm listening to these hyped up songs. If I'm in a bad mood, I'm listening to, like, I don't know, Lamb of God, something screamo, something hardcore, and it just gets me going. It gets me amped up again. And even while cooking dinner sometimes. Last night I was cooking dinner and I had just like full on heavy metal just cranked rock in the house, and some people like screamo, some don't, but I was just hardcore into it, going at it, and can't sing along to it, but
well, you probably lose the voice there.
I would lose the voice. I was listening to some other country too once in a while. Don't like to fully admit I listen to country, but country's good, but it's terrible.
Yeah, no, I like, my girlfriend loves country, and I'm like, I can't say I hate it, because there's like a handful of songs that I like. I'm like, oh, this is so bad. Like this is good. Like I listen to this again.
I like the old school country, as well as I like some new. I'm not saying Taylor Swift is country. That's just hip hop.
Not even
pop music, and like a lot of this is pop country. It's not country.
Yeah.
A lot of this is just like upbeat pop country, and You got like Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, and Johnny Cash, like that style of country, which I love. And then you got in the middle Big and Rich and Kenny Chesney, and then you got like Eric Church and I don't know who else, but all those guys and Luke Bryan, something like that. I think Florida Georgia Line and stuff like that. You know, the girl country.
The girl country.
The girl country.
All the pretty boys over here.
All the pretty boys. Hey, Eric Church is amazing. I'll put him back in that middle section. But like, it's not saying country is bad. I do like country. It's just I don't listen to it in public.
Fair enough.
Because some people hate it, or some people love it.
I find that the general, at least, I find like the general consensus is a lot of people that I know, they're like very wishy-washy on it as well. Like,
it's a hit or a miss.
it really is.
Like a lot of people love going to Sunfest. You know,
Yeah, like,
Sunfest. There's so many people that go to Sunfest, and there's so many people that think it's retarded because it's country music.
Well, that's just it, right? Like, there's literally, it's like, there's just one or the other.
There's no middle ground. It's one or the other, and I'm sitting in that middle ground. It's like,
don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anybody.
No, for sure.
Yeah, it's good. I like all types of music. I can listen to anything and still tap my toe. Even if I don't like it, I'll still tap my
Just
toe.
to go to the 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of thing.
Even if it's Justin Bieber, I'm still kind of sitting there. I hate this song, but I'm still, just trying to get myself amped up and get going again.
Don't be dissing the Biebs, man. I love the Biebs.
Don't even start with the Biebs. The world gave us Miley Cyrus, but we gave him Justin Bieber, so I don't know why we did that trade.
I'll take Justin Bieber any day.
That is true. I'd take Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus over.
Yeah, no, that's...
When it was like, they had the Hannah Montana show.
Yeah.
That was Miley Cyrus. That was a good Miley Cyrus. She was cute.
That's awesome, man. This is the part of the show called the motivational moment.
The motivational moment.
Yeah, so how would you describe your passion in 5 words or less? And I know your passion is more or less music.
Music and its great escape.
Music and its great escape.
The great escape of music. It's like I said, I can lock myself in that room for hours and either put a song on the PA system and play along to it, or just play my own self. And when I'm playing to escape what's going on right now, or just to have fun. And how music helps me escape is I can start playing my music, and it's not like I don't even need to think of anything. I can think of completely nothing.
Yeah.
And my body just plays what it wants to play. And it's like I completely leave this realm of where I am now and just go completely somewhere else. I can close my eyes, and it's almost psychedelic in a way. So music's my great escape.
That's cool, man.
It's the way it's my expression, it's my language, and I can speak to the whole world with it.
Yeah.
Anybody can understand it. Doesn't matter if you're Japanese, Chinese,
Spanish,
German, Spanish,
100%.
If you're Brazilian. Everybody understands music and how they can express themselves and how it can help them escape.
Yeah, they don't even have to be able to understand the lyrics. All you got to do is hear the beat, the melody, and then it's like that. You only get it's like a first impression. You get like the first 9 seconds, and then you're like you're like either I like this song or I don't. And there's
my example of that is Rammstein.
Okay.
Rammstein is a German heavy metal band.
Yep.
They have a lot of people know the song Du Hast, and a lot of people will play it in karaoke. All German lyrics. I cannot understand one lick of the word except for when they say Rammstein. There's one song he rolls his R's he rolls his tongue with the R's, and it's beautiful. But I don't understand the lyrics, but I still like listening to some of the music.
Okay.
I can't listen to all of their music, but some of the music, it's like, I can sit here, I can do this. Yeah. So it's, some people like the expression of the words and what the meaning behind the words, which I like too. But it's just the music is what I'm focused on, the sound, the melodies, and I'm always focused on the guitar and the drums and everything else going around. And some music, people are like, oh, you understand what he's talking about? It's like, no, I understand what they're playing though. So it's their way they express themselves, and it's their way they can escape.
Okay.
music's the great escape.
Music is. You were mentioning like sometimes you just like to play not necessarily covers, but you play along to it. You throw on a song, you just play along to it. So
Yeah.
how does that kind of work? So do you just kind of
I just plug the PA system I got. I can plug my phone into,
okay?
and I love Metallica, so I've been learning a lot of Metallica, and I still like AC/DC and
Oh yeah.
Megadeth, and well, I haven't really learned a lot of softer stuff, but I just like love playing a lot of Metallica, so I'll put on Seek and Destroy or Master of Puppets or something like that, and I just play along to it, and I usually crank it very loud, so I have to crank my amp loud, and after I leave, it's like leaving a concert. Your ears are ringing and just muffled, everything's muffled, but that's what I'll do, or if I'm practicing a song, I'll play the first part, play along to it, and then just keep replaying that one part just to get into it.
Yeah.
And then once I learn the full song, then I'll put it on and play along.
That's awesome. So do you like when you're learning the song? Do you just play it by like? Are you just learning from sound, or do you kind of have like the notes and like, the sheet
not
music?
All. I can't read a lick of sheet music.
Okay.
Like, when it comes to notes and everything, they're like, oh, we're playing an E minor or E major. It's like, okay, I know how to play the chord. Like E minor, E major, I can play the chord. When you're telling me what scale, I know the E scale. That's about it. But I can read tab. It's called. So it's basically you got your 6 lines. Each line represents a string on the guitar. Top is your lower E or your high E and all that, and then they just put a number there for what fret you play on.
Oh, okay.
So I just read through that, and I got an app, ultimateguitar.com, and it has full tablature on it, and I can just sit there. It's like, oh, open 1, 6, 24, 3, 4, 5, and you just follow along. It's like my own notes that I can read. It's not like E minor, major to I don't know. Just
for sure.
I don't have time to learn it, so
yeah.
I did lessons for when I was still living here. I did.
I remember that.
I did lessons for 6 months, and then I don't know. I didn't like it as much, and then I just started teaching myself. I had a book. I kind of just taught myself, and Ultimate Guitar helped a lot to do that. And then it's I don't know. You can get better with a guitar teacher, but I just like to learn myself. And I can learn all these pentatonic major scales and all these scales that I can't even remember, but and then it helps you solo, but I just play to what sounds right.
Right, okay.
Like I put the loop on, and it's like I'll start playing. I don't know what scale I'm in. I don't know what key I'm in. I know what key I'm in, but I just don't know what scale I'm on. I'm playing around. Oh, I just hit a flat note. Oh, that's sharp. Not hitting that one again. Okay, take that one out of the equation. When I'm playing on that key, don't play that one note.
For sure.
So you kind of try and remember. And,
Well, being like mostly self-taught, did you find it kind of hard to learn, or did you kind of feel like it was almost like
being self-taught? Not that I found it hard to learn. My patience sometimes.
It just grew thin.
They can grow thin, and thank God for hard body electric guitars. I can sometimes just get the part, and I'd have to repeat and repeat. Sometimes my fingers weren't going, and I'd get frustrated. And it's not the part that not having lessons and learning myself of not being able to learn easier.
Yeah.
It's the fact when you have people that have taken lessons, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna play a pentatonic E minor scale. You just start playing it, and I'll just follow along because I'll play what sounds right. So
yeah, for sure.
it's all the theory. It's kind of
fair enough.
Yeah.
So I usually find, I mean, if you're really into it, I feel like you'd like the theory, but I feel like depending on what it is, right? Like,
I got the basics. Like I know my pentatonic scale, or the blues scale. The blues scale's the same all up and down, or the odd scale here and there. But when people start throwing, oh, we're gonna do an E major,
like way too
like just so theory, and like a lot of songs have that.
Yeah.
That I play, they have all these E flat pentatonics or A minor pentatonics, or I can only think of pentatonic right now, that's why I just keep repeating it. But all these are melodian scales and all these different scales that you play. And I can't remember half the names of them. I just play along to the song, and even some songs like that I play along to, I'll try and learn the solo. But if it's too hard, I just play my own solo.
Exactly, right? Like, At least all that matters is you're really enjoying it, right?
I don't play to impress. I just play to express.
Exactly. I like that. That's
Yeah.
clever.
I just thought of that. That's a good one. You gotta write that one
Yeah.
down. But yeah, it's all for myself, really. And if I can put it out there, and if people like it, great. If people don't, oh well. But it's just for myself, really.
Yeah, man. I'd love to hear some of it.
Oh, I'll get some. I'll stop procrastinating it. I'll get some.
Good. If I have to, I'll bug you about it.
You'll have to bug me about
Yeah.
it. I'm very bad for it.
That's okay.
Just ask the girlfriend. She loves it. Just loves it.
That's awesome, man. Well, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate
Of course,
it.
anytime. We'll
Yeah.
have to do this again.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you'll definitely have to. I'll have to come up there, or you'll come back down here or something.
I like this pad down here.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Not a lot of room in part.
Fair enough.
Well, you'll have to come because I got some nice 4-wheel spots that
Okay.
might make you shit yourself, or if you're scared of the dark, because I got a nice mine shaft to go through.
Perfect.
As long as you're in for a good ride.
I'm always down for it.
Good.
Yeah. So where can the people find you? Like, do you have like an Instagram account or anything
Facebook.
like that? Facebook.
I had Instagram. I had a Twitter. I got Snapchat.
Oh, there you go. What's your snap?
Taybay9626, I think it is.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
If not, just let me know. Or yeah,
Yeah, just
for sure.
Facebook.
That's awesome. You can find me at Just Koryzma on Instagram, Facebook. Find me at BradenK007 on Snapchat and Twitter. So, if you like the episode, hit that subscribe button. Check the other episodes out. They're all great, as you know. Don't be afraid to like, comment, share. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.